Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're digging into a heads up from one of you, a listener, about a pretty suspicious online store.
Yeah, this one's interesting. The site is called Rimatech, selling outdoor gear.
Right, Rimatech. And our mission here is to use this specific example to pull out some quick, practical red flags you can spot when shopping online. We want to get past just feeling skeptical and look at, well, things that just don't add up.
And Rimatech, that's Riitech hyphen US.co. It's kind of a textbook case, really. They're hitting hard with a huge 40% off sale.
40% off outdoor gear, that's a big discount.
It is. And on top of that, they're promising not just your money back if you're unhappy, but a lifetime warranty.
Okay, hold on. A lifetime warranty for outdoor equipment bought online. That does sound almost too good to be true.
Exactly. Which is why our source flagged it immediately.
Sure.
Making promises about lifetime quality. That needs a company that plans to stick around for the long haul.
So what's the first, concrete piece of evidence that shows this whole setup might be, well, shaky?
It's the domain age.
Yeah.
This is the technical detail that really undermines that whole lifetime promise right away.
How so?
Our source did a simple check, a WHOIS lookup. It's a standard thing you can do, and found out the website, rimatech-us.co, was registered just 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks? Seriously?
Yep. Just 14 days old. Now think about it. A retailer supposedly selling enough stuff to offer a lifetime guarantee, but their entire online presence is brand new. That's a massive contradiction.
It really is. It's not just weird, it feels
Yeah.
impossible structurally. A lifetime warranty implies they're ready to handle claims for years, maybe decades.
Right. You've only existed for 2 weeks. Why on earth would you take on that kind of future liability?
Unless you don't actually plan on being around to honor it. Okay, so the domain age is a huge red flag. What else points to this being maybe more than just a poorly planned startup?
Well, you look beyond the site itself. External checks. Our source mentioned scamadvisor.com gave Rimatech a trust score of only 66 out of 100.
66 out of 100.
That sounds low. It is. ScamAdvisor flags that score specifically as a potential risk. Now, a low score like that often happens when a site has, hidden ownership details, maybe no real contact info or just no established history, things reputable businesses usually have.
Okay, so the external signals are flashing warning signs.
Well,
What about on the site itself? Did our source find anything there that confirmed the suspicion?
Absolutely. The customer reviews. The source specifically noted the 5-star reviews right there on Rimatech's own pages. They just looked fake. Too perfect.
Ah, the classic perfect reviews trick. What makes them look fake? Is it just a gut feeling, or are there specific things?
It's the lack of detail, mostly. They're really generic. You see things like fantastic product, A+++A, or best purchase ever. Real reviews, even the really positive ones, usually give some specifics, right?
Yeah.
Like maybe they mention how fast it shipped or a particular feature they liked or even a tiny downside.
Yeah, they sound more human.
Exactly. These overly perfect generic ones. It's a common tactic, the cheap way to create fake social proof, hoping you won't notice the site's only 2 weeks old or that external checks are iffy.
So let's connect the dots here. We've got a brand new website, just 2 weeks old. It's failing external trust checks. It's using what look like fake reviews on its own pages. And it's making this unsustainable promise of a lifetime warranty. What's the likely scenario for a shopper here? The conclusion our source came to seems pretty solid. It's almost certainly a scam. Probably a disposable site set up just to grab cash quickly. Best case, you might get something really cheap and nasty that falls apart instantly, making that warranty useless. Or worse.
Or, more likely, you get nothing at all. But the site just disappears after a few weeks or months, taking your money and your payment details with it. Good luck claiming that lifetime warranty then. Right, so the core advice here is crystal clear. Protect your money. Steer clear of this site. Do not give them your payment information. Definitely.
What's really useful about this whole deep dive, I think, is seeing how quickly you can use these tools, checking the domain age, looking at external trust scores to cut through the marketing hype and see if a new online store even makes basic sense.
It forces you, the shopper, to just pause for a second and think critically about what's actually being promised versus what's realistically possible.
Yeah, exactly. Which brings us to a final thought for you to consider. If a company promises you something forever, like a lifetime guarantee, but they've only existed for, say, 2 weeks, what are they actually signaling about their own plans for the near future?
It suggests they're probably not planning for longevity, right? More like a quick exit.
Precisely. They might be assuming they won't be around long enough for that lifetime promise to matter. So use these checks, stay safe out there, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.